Okay, so good morning, students. So today I will discuss with you about on the topic. On the topic means what, like whatever we have already discussed. I'll call out one student, and that student need to discuss about the topic. You can choose any topic from anatomy except the first chapter, that is basic of bones and joint. Other than that, you can choose any of the topic. Okay, Rinku Moni.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you choose any topic from anatomy. There is major cavities and GIT. There is a digestive system, urinary system, reproductive system, nervous system, sensory system, and cardiovascular system. Which topic will you choose?
मैम क्या क्या है टॉपिक?
You don't know about anatomy syllabus?
Yes, I know.
Then you choose any one from there. Major cavities and GIT. It is known as digestive system also. Then urinary system, then reproductive system, nervous system, sensory organs, and cardiovascular system.
Uh, and reproductive system.
Reproductive system, okay.
Human reproductive system, organ system by which human reproduce and bear live offspring. The reproductive system of an organism, also known as genital system, in the biological system made up of the all anatomical organs
Wait,
involved.
wait, 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 no, come on. Uh, can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, start. Start.
Human, human reproductive system organs human reproductive system organ system by which human reproduce and bear live offspring.
Life is life of spring.
Life offspring. The reproductive system of an organism, also known as genital system, is the biological system made up of the anatomical organ involved in sexual reproduction. New life begins when
Begins,
an
begins.
new life begins when an egg from a woman is fertilized by sperm sperm
Spawn,
from
spawn.
sperm from a man. Eggs are made in the ovaries and sperm in the
Testicles.
testicles. The ovaries and testicles also make sex hormones.
Ovaries and testicles are also known as what?
Sex hormones.
No, no. In the bracket it's written
Um, Gonads.
gonad. Okay.
Female reproductive system. The female reproductive organs are the
Vagina.
vagina, womb,
Womb, womb.
uterus,
You say womb?
womb,
Okay.
uterus. uh, fallo- fallopian tubes and ovaries. Female reproductive system,
Vagina.
a
Hmm.
muscular canal around 7.5 centimeter long. The vagina is a muscular canal lined with
Nerves.
nerves and mucous membranes. It connects the uterus and cervix.
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 You say? Cervix.
Cervix.
Okay.
Uterus. Womb.
Womb.
Womb. A muscular organ shaped like an upside down pear. Its
Lining.
lining is called the endometrium. Fallopian uterine tubes. These tubes extend from the womb, one on each side. They both open near an ovary. These tubes carry the eggs, ovum,
Ovum.
ovum from the ovary to the womb.
Okay, did you understand anything, whatever you are reading out?
Ma'am,
Hmm?
fallopian.
What do you mean by fallopian tube? Explain.
I don't know.
Fallopian tube is which one? I'll point and you say, huh? Is this fallopian tube? Huh? Is this fallopian tube, Rinkumani? Yes or no? You just say that.
Uterus.
This one is fallopian tube or not? Yes or no? This one?
No.
No, no? Okay, what about this?
Of
Yes or no?
no.
Okay, what about this? Is this fallopian tube?
Yes.
This is fallopian tube. In the fallopian tube, they extend from the uterus. Means what? This is the uterus, right? They will extend from each side, right side and the left side. Understand?
Yes.
And they are situated near the ovary. I mean, they are attached with the ovary. And when the matured ovary, I mean, from the ovary, I mean, the matured egg, they will go and pass through the fallopian tube and it will enter into the uterus. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You try to understand. Okay, next ovaries. Okay, wait, I'll ask Kajal. Kajal Kumari. Kajal Kumari. Kajal Kumari. Marbut. Miracle. Miracle.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Miracle, you say about ovary.
Ovaries, two almond-shaped glands that contain over sex hormones, are also made by the ovary.
What did you understand from this?
Means the ovary shape is just is like the two small almond, and it also contain it's also uh, it is a shaped gland that's contain the over sex hormones that are made of ovary.
Okay, so how many eggs does it go to the uterus?
Yes, ma'am.
How many eggs does it go to the uterus? From the means with the help of the fallopian tube. How many? One, two, three, four, five, six. How many? Yes? One. Understand? Miracle?
Yes,
Hello?
ma'am.
Okay, one.
Yes, ma'am.
It's one. Only one matured egg will go. One matured egg they will go and with the help of the fallopian tube get transferred to the uterus. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, menstrual cycle start.
Each month during the year between puberty and menopause, a woman's body goes through a number of changes to get it ready for a possible pregnancy. This series of hormone-derived events is called the menstrual cycle. During each menstrual cycle, an egg develops and it releases from the ovaries.
Okay, what did you understand? Did you understand
Means during
anything?
each year, means
Huh.
every every month of the year, a woman have a menstrual cycles, which uh, it means that oh, it means that is ready is ready or possible to get pregnancy.
Okay, it starts from when? Starts from when? I mean, when does a girl or when does a lady starts having periods? When?
Right from puberty,
Puberty till till
menopause,
ha.
menopause.
Menopause. Menopause means
Yes, ma'am.
do you know the meaning of menopause?
Menopause means uh, when a woman stop of having periods.
When a woman what?
When a woman stop of getting periods.
Okay. Stops. I mean, when a woman stops having periods. Understand? Okay. Next, Raki. Raki. Rohan. Rohan Dev. Sachi. Sachi. Sajarika. Sakani. Sakani.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you tell me the four phases of menstrual cycle? Four phases of menstrual cycle.
Pardon, ma'am.
Four phases of menstrual cycle.
Luteal phase.
Say from the beginning, serial wise. It's given in the screen itself.
Menstrual phase, follicular phase, ovulation phase, and the luteal phase.
Okay, can you tell me about menstrual phase?
Menstrual phase is the first stage of the menstrual cycle. It's also when you get your period. This phase starts when an egg from the previous cycle is not fertilized because pregnancy has not taken place. Levels of the hormone estrogen and the progesterone drop.
Okay, what did you understand? What did you understand from here?
Um, uh, experiment.
So this is the menstrual phase. Menstrual phase is the very first phase in the menstrual cycle. Understand? And this menstrual cycle is what like why it usually occurs because a woman was not pregnant. Understand? A woman was not pregnant or else the egg was not fertilized. That's why it used to occur again in the menstrual phase. And why it usually happens, I mean, during this menstrual phase, what usually happens, the hormones, that is estrogen and progesterone, they start getting active. Did you get me? Did you
No, ma'am.
understand?
No, ma'am.
Huh? Hello? Yes or no?
Ma'am, this second paragraph I don't understand.
Which paragraph?
This phase that when an egg from the previous cycle is not fertilized.
Which means what? The egg, actually, reproduction is not taking place. That's why it's occurring again.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
To understand, a girl or a woman was not pregnant. That's why the menstrual cycle, it will begin again. It will start again. That is the menstrual phase. Do you understand now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And again, in this phase, uh, hormones, that is estrogen and progesterone, they start getting. Okay. And in this menstrual phase, what happens? Blood, mucus, and some tissues, they start coming out. Okay, here it's written. Coming out from where? Coming out from the this uterus. Blood, some mucus, and this one, tissues. They start coming out from the uterus. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you tell me the symptoms during menstrual phase? Takani?
Abdominal breakout, uh,
Abdominal what?
abdominal cramps,
Okay.
breakout, fatigue,
Fatigue means?
weak
Okay.
and tender breast,
Okay.
bloating,
Bloating means?
size of stomach increase,
Okay.
headache,
Uh,
mood swings,
mm,
lower back pain,
mm.
trouble sleeping.
Trouble sleeping. Okay, good. Okay, next, Srijana.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, follicular phase.
Mm. Follicular phase starts on the first day of your period and ends when you ovulate. It starts when the hypothalamus sends a signal to a pituitary gland to release follicle stimulating hormone (FSH). This hormone stimulates your ovaries to produce around 5 to 20 sacs called follicles. Each follicle contains an immature egg. Uh, Only the healthiest egg will eventually mature. The maturing follicle sets off a surge in estrogen that thickens the lining of your uterus. This creates a nutrient-rich environment for an embryo to grow.
Okay, what did you understand?
The follicular phase starts on the first day of your period and ends when you ovulate. Uh, when the hypothalamus sends signals to the pituitary gland releases the follicle stimulating hormone, which is also known as FSH. This hormone,
Okay, continue.
um, this hormone stimulates the ovaries to produce small sacs called follicles. This follicle contains an immature egg, and only the healthiest egg will eventually mature. The mature follicle sets off a surge in estrogen, which thickens the lining of the uterus, which creates a nutrient-rich environment for an embryo to grow.
Okay, I forgot to show you this one. The follicular phase, it will last for about 16 days and sometimes from 11 to 27 days. It will depend upon the woman's or the girl's cycle. I mean the menstrual cycle. You understand?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next ovulation phase.
Rising estrogen
No,
levels
no, no,
during the
no. Wait. Tabayakar. It's okay. Tabayakar. Tabayakar, can you hear me? Tawyati. Tawyati. Tulunga Nursery. Tulunga Nursery. Iban Rihun.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me about ovulation phase.
Uh, Rising estrogen level. Ma'am,
Ah,
I'll read this.
first you read out, then afterwards you have to tell me what did you understand.
Ovulation phase. Rising estrogen levels during the follicular phase trigger the
Pituitary,
pituitary
pituitary.
glands to
You
release
say, wait, you repeat after me. Pituitary, you say?
pituitary
Okay.
pituitary glands to release luteinizing hormones. This is what starts the process of ovulation. Ovulation is when the ovary release egg. The egg travels down the fallopian tube towards the uterus to be fertilized by sperm. The ovulation phase is the only time during the menstrual cycle when the woman can get pregnant. During ovulating, symptoms like slight rise in basal body temperature are found.
Okay, what did you understand?
Um, Ovulation phase is the phase where ovulation starts. Um,
when ovulation is when ovary also release a mature eggs. The egg from the ovary travel down to the fallopian tube towards the uterus to be fertilized by the sperm.
Did you understand anything?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The
And in this
ovulation.
ovulation phase, what happens? This is the only time when a woman can get pregnant. I mean, we can know that whether the woman is pregnant or not in this phase, in this ovulation phase. And this, in the ovulation phase, what happens? Sometimes a woman body temperature will rise up than the normal body temperature. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, luteal phase. Okay, you continue with the luteal phase also.
Luteal phase. After the follicle releases its eggs, it changes into the corpus luteum. This structure releases hormones, mainly progesterone and some estrogen. Rise in hormones keep the uterine lining thick and ready for a fertilized egg to implant. If the woman gets pregnant, her body will produce human chorionic gonadotropin (HCG). It helps maintain the corpus luteum and keeps the uterine lining thick.
Okay, what did you understand?
When the after the follicle release its egg, it changes to corpus luteum. It releases hormones mainly through progesterone and sometimes and some estrogen. Uh, the rise in hormones makes the uterine lining thick and ready for the fertilized egg to implant.
Okay, what
Means,
does it mean? It means that uh,
means
after the
pro-
follicle, you remember, na follicle, it will release an egg. Follicle,
yes,
it will release an egg. It will change into this corpus luteum. And in this corpus luteum, what will you see? You will see two types of hormones. That is progesterone and estrogen. So from this corpus luteum, the hormones they will, I mean, they will start releasing. Understand? They will start getting active. You can say that. And what happens here? Because of that, I mean, estrogen and progesterone. What will happen? This uterine, this is the uterine. They will start increasing in size. It will start to get thick. It will start to get thick means that it will start to grow in size. Why? Because an embryo will grow in this. It's not it. A baby will be reproduced here. So that's why obviously you will need some space. It's not it for the baby to grow. That's why the endometrium, this part, it will start to grow in size. And what happens? They will also produce HGC, which is known as human chorionic gonadotropin. Understand? Understand, Ivan?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we will discuss still here today till the female reproductive system. In the next class, we will be discussing about the male reproductive system. So, are you all clear about the female reproductive system, everyone? Are you clear or not? Godas, Kajal, and all, are you clear? Marbut and all, are you clear or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if I'll ask you anything, will you be able to answer from the female reproductive system? What are the name of the two hormones which get active in the menstrual cycle? Yatulika.
Yes, ma'am.
What are the name of the two hormones which get active during the menstrual cycle? I have mentioned two types of hormones. Can you name them? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you name them? Estrogen and progesterone. Do you remember estrogen and progesterone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, don't forget estrogen and progesterone they get active. It's, it's here. Can you see it? Can you see it? Estrogen and progesterone. Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, then that's all for today's class. In the next class, we will be discussing about the male reproductive system.